Hey y'all, how you doing today? I am doing another triple crock pot meal prep today, and I've got a big bowl of chicken thighs here. I spent about $16 on 2 packs of chicken at Aldi. It's the boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I'm going to go ahead and do 3 different recipes in my triple crock pot here. I'm out of chicken in the freezer, and we were going to have chicken for dinner tonight anyway, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and make 3 different recipes, have some for dinner tonight, put the rest in the freezer. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get started and put the chicken in a crock pot. So I'm going to put 5 pieces in each crock pot and see how many pieces we have left over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there. 2, 3, 4, 5 in there. Good. 5 in there. So I'm going to add another one to each one. 6. So I had 18 pieces of chicken. So there we go. So our first one's going to be real easy. We're going to take some of this dressing. It's California French style. You could use Catalina. And I'm going to put a little, about that much of that in there on top of those. And to that, I'm going to add a little bit of cracked pepper. About that much. And then, y'all, this is that cranberry pepper jelly that I canned the other day. I'm going to go ahead and put some of that in there. On top of there, and get that in there. You know what, y'all? I'm just using the whole jar. And if you don't have cranberry pepper jelly, if you don't have that, use cranberry sauce, y'all. Just use a jar of cranberry sauce. And into that, we're going to add a packet of the Lipton French onion soup. Just go ahead and put that on top there, and I'll stir it when it starts heating up. So that one's done. Put the lid on there. And the next one, a little bit more complicated. I'm going to take a bowl, and I'm going to put a half a cup of sour cream, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and put a half a cup of sour cream in here. So I got that in there. And to that, I'm going to add a can of cream of chicken soup. If I can get it out of the can. And to that, y'all, we're going to add a packet of ranch dressing. So let me get my ranch dressing open and in here. Why do they make these things so hard to open? There we go. You tear them, y'all, and then they don't come open. All right, I got it. So pour the whole packet of ranch in there. And then we're going to whisk this together, y'all. Just whisk this together. It smells good. And then we're going to put that in like that. Just go ahead and put that in there. And Doc's barking at the chipmunk. You're just going to have to forgive me for that. I'm not going to stop the video. We're going to keep on going through here. He'll get sick of it here in a second. Or he'll scare the chipmunk and the chipmunk will take off. It's his favorite pastime. I think the chipmunk teases him on purpose. So, I'm going to do that. I kind of made a mess. I need to get a spoon here, y'all, and get the rest of this out. There's still too much left in this bowl. Let me get that all out of there. Here we go. And then, to kick this up even more, I got a mess going on here, y'all. I need to put some of these in the sink. To kick it up a little bit more, I made some bacon this morning, and we're going to put the bacon in there. This is a bacon ranch chicken. The first one, I don't know the name of it. It's just something I made a year or so ago, and I liked it, so I'm making it again. I don't even know what you call it. It's kind of has a tang and a savoriness to it. So that's it for that one. And put the lid on it. And y'all, I'm going to put this stuff in the sink because it's driving me crazy looking at it. Okay, y'all. And here's the last one. This one is going to be a little spicy. I'm using this 4/6 Steel Dust Hot Honey Mix. And I'm just going to put it in here. Sprinkle it all over the chicken. And then to that, y'all, I'm going to add a half a cup of honey. Get all that out of there. I think this one's going to be my favorite one. I haven't tried this recipe yet. But I like a little bit of kick to my food anymore. So there's that. And to that, y'all, we're going to add, I know it's a lot, but 4 cloves of garlic. I use my elephant garlic from the garden. So that's in there. And then we're going to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Just about a splash, y'all. Just a splash of it. And then I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce to that. About that much. And that's it, y'all. Put them on and let them cook. Well, y'all, they're all done and it smells amazing. Now the problem's going to be deciding which one we're eating for dinner tonight. And I don't know which one. I think Greg's going to want the honey soy spicy one, and I'm kind of leaning towards the one with the French dressing and the French onion soup. But then the one with the bacon and the sour cream and cream of chicken soup, that one smells and looks really good too. All of these you can serve over mashed potatoes, rice, with a veggie, whatever, whatever you want. But I think I've got mashed potatoes already made. So we're going to have whatever one we choose. And you know what the great thing about this is, y'all, is he can choose one thing and I can choose the other, because there's 3 different types here and I'm going to freeze the rest of them anyway. So I think each one is going to make us 3 dinners. So I have made 9 meals tonight. Pretty good, considering it took me like what, maybe 5 minutes, and I've used a Crockpot liner so I don't have to clean up the mess. And if y'all have an opinion on the Crockpot liners, I had strong opinions on them too, and I did a video on those, so you can go watch that video about how I came to my conclusion to use the Crockpot liners. They have just, when I use this triple Crockpot, it just makes things so much easier. And I think that the benefits might outweigh the risk, at least in my opinion. But anyway, you can watch that. I have a video about it somewhere. But now, I'm going to go ahead and dish up dinner and go sit by the fire after I eat dinner tonight and read. I've got a nice fire going and it's cozy in here. I love this time of year, y'all. I love winter. I absolutely love it. But anyway, I hope y'all have a good rest of the day, and I'll talk to you later.